Folks, if I could have your attention very briefly, we're going to start in about 2 minutes. So if you want to start making your way to the front and take your seats, we will start in 2 minutes.
Now and then, firelight will catch us, stumbling in.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bridgeway Station. I'm Taft Matney, member of Malden City Council and chair of City Council's Economic Planning and Development Committee, and it's an honor to kick off today's event. We are thrilled to see so many of you here sharing this excitement of this incredible announcement. But before we get started, I want to take a minute and acknowledge some of the key stakeholders and special guests that are joining us today. We have from City of Malden, Mayor Terry Merritt and City Administrator Seth Duncan. From County Council, we have Butch Curvin and Liz Seaman. From our legislative delegation, we have Senator Ross Turner and Representative David Vaughn. And I want to give a special shout out to the sports marketing class from Malden High School. Also, I want to make a special welcome to all of the fans of the Greenville Triumph and Greenville Liberty soccer teams. I mean, y'all deserve a real hand. And it's great to see so many people here who support our community's youth programs, our high school programs, our college sports programs, because it is your passion and your dedication for sport that helps keep our community strong. Today's announcement is a result of a true team effort. It showcases a powerful partnership between the City of Malden, the state of South Carolina, and the Greenville Triumph and Greenville Liberty. This collaboration reflects our shared vision of making Malden a destination for both residents and visitors, offering unique experiences and opportunities that benefit our entire community. And now, without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce the Mayor of Malden, a dedicated champion of our city, Mayor Terry Merritt.
I was told to stick to the script, not to ad-lib. So I have my speech in my pocket, but I was told to use the one in the folder. So I will follow directions. Thank you, Taft. And thank you for being here today for this exciting announcement. As the Mayor of Malden, it's my honor and privilege to welcome you to our city. Yes, Bridgeway Station is in the City of Malden. All right? It may have a Simpsonville address, but City of Malden, all right? Make no mistake about that. Malden is a vibrant, fast-growing community. Since 2010, Malden has grown from a city of just under 23,000 residents to now more than 29,000. And that number is projected to increase to 35,000 residents by 2030. Malden is also a community without a traditional downtown. So historically, we've always been known as a crossroad community or a pass-through community, a place you drive through on your way somewhere else. And we knew we needed to change that. We listened to our residents' feedback about what they want to see in Malden, and we've been actively working to provide more residential, dining, shopping, and entertainment options for our fast-growing population, a variety of places for people to live, work, and play. We've made great strides in that effort with our amazing cultural center, our city center village project, and of course, Bridgeway Station. And take a look around at this beautiful old European, Italian-inspired urban village with apartments, shopping, entertainment, and a variety of dine-in options, all in a phenomenal walking setting. Be sure you go down Corsa Boulevard and meet some of the shops, all the way down to Plum Boutique and some of the others on there. So be sure to be there and experience this village concept here. Also, our gateway pedestrian bridge you see just over to my right shoulder out there. It connects to our trail segments. So it's easy to see why Bridgeway Station has already become a landmark destination in the upstate. It's not just a development. It's an experience. It's the kind of place everyone wants to go, which leads us to why we're here today. The project you're going to hear about in just a few minutes is another example of how we're investing in the future of our growing community, bringing people together and becoming a destination in our own right. I believe this project will be an absolute game changer for the city of Malden and the entire upstate region. And I believe its impact will extend throughout South Carolina and beyond. I know I speak for the rest of the City Council when I say how proud we are to see this project come to fruition and to see Bridgeway Station continuing to grow and prosper. I'd like to thank the city team that has worked so hard to bring this project to life. Our city administrator, Seth Duncan, our dedicated city staff, and our entire city council. I'd like to recognize those members who are in attendance today, our own Mayor Pro Temp, Mr. Taft Matney, our city council members, Ms. Carol King and Mr. Mark Steenback, and hopefully I hadn't missed a couple of the others that would have snuck in on me. I'd also like to thank our partners, Greenville Pro Soccer and Hughes Investment, for their partnership and teamwork in helping this shared vision become a reality. This project is bigger than any one party. It's also working together to create. This is truly a historical day for the city of Malden. I believe this project is going to play a pivotal role in strengthening our community and helping Malden become the destination we know it can be. We're excited to see this project come to life. We can't wait to share it with the community, and we're excited for the bright future of our growing city. Thank you all for being here today to celebrate this milestone with us. Now it is my honor to introduce from our South Carolina Senate, our own Senator, Mr. Ross Turner.
Thank you. Good evening. Good afternoon. Before I get to the script, I do have one thing I need to tell you. I felt like I had a part in bringing soccer to Greenville back in the early 70s when I weighed too much to play football at the Y and had to go play at St. Giles. Soccer at St. Giles. So that was the early 70s, so we've come a long way. It's an honor to be here today to celebrate the incredible efforts of everyone that has come together to make this project a reality. I'd like to begin by recognizing the dedication of the Greenville Triumph and Liberty organizations, the commitment from the state of South Carolina, the vision of the city of Malden, and the tremendous support of our local community. Today is a result of a true collaboration, and each of you has played a critical role in bringing this vision to life. Projects like this are crucial for economic growth and job creation. They bring new energy to our communities and invite visitors to experience the beauty and hospitality of South Carolina. By investing in projects such as this, we're not only supporting our local economies, but also building a strong foundation for long-term prosperity in South Carolina. Public-private partnerships like this one are essential for creating the kind of thriving, forward-thinking communities we envision for South Carolina. By working together across government, business, and community lines, we're investing in a future that strengthens our economy and enhances our quality of life for generations to come. As we look forward, I am proud to stand alongside my colleagues in support of a project that not only puts South Carolina on the map, but makes it a better place to live, work, and visit. This is a win for the upstate, it's a win for Malden, and it's a win for all South Carolinians. And now I'd like to welcome my colleague, Representative David Vaughn.
Thank you, Senator. Appreciate that. I'm going to take a quick minute to tell you how especially meaningful this is to me because it's humbling to know that I graduated Malden High School just a few years ago. Probably a fewer than I'd like to remember, but it's great to be here. It's an honor to be part of this. Today marks an important step forward for Malden and our surrounding communities. Today is about creating jobs, driving local economic growth. It's about providing new opportunities for employment supporting families and businesses right here in our community. But it's also about enhancing the quality of life for all of us. We're building something that will bring people together and strengthen the bonds that make our community so special. I encourage everyone here today to continue their support and engagement as this project unfolds. We are just beginning an exciting journey that will create opportunities and memories for generations to come. Together, let's make today a point of pride for Malden and for all of South Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Turner, Representative Vaughn, all of our legislators who understand and believe what this project means for Malden and the upstate. Also want to give a quick note on Representative Bruce Bannister, who was also a champion for this project. He had planned on being here today, but had a last-minute work situation that he couldn't get out of, but I do want to recognize him. We're truly grateful for everyone's commitment and partnership as we work together to grow and enhance our community. And it's now my pleasure to introduce someone whose leadership and vision have been instrumental in bringing this exciting project to life. As chairman of the Greenville Triumph and Greenville Liberty Soccer Clubs, he's been a driving force in building the soccer culture that connects people of all ages and all backgrounds across the upstate. Please join me in welcoming Joe Irwin.
Good afternoon. What a turnout. This is great. Thank you all for being here. And today really is an exciting day. Thank you, Taft, for the introduction. And thank you to the mayor, Taft, and all the members of Malden City Council for inviting us to be a part of this day. On behalf of everyone at Greenville Triumph, we thank all the legislators who've been involved at every level. Ross, David, you've been a champion for youth play in South Carolina and recreation, and you've been great champions for more opportunities for boys and girls at every level. And you've done this in conjunction. I'm glad that Taft mentioned Bruce Bannister, who's been with us since day one at advocating for something that would bind people together, pull people together in a celebration of joy and play and recreation. In the summer of 2018, this journey began. A new franchise with just a single team, which became known as the Greenville Triumph Soccer Club, playing in the United Soccer League's new League One. We could have never envisioned that just a few years later, we would have a women's team playing in the USLW League, the fastest growing league in American soccer. And we could have never known that we would have two all-star academy youth teams that would travel on behalf of soccer players and fans in the upstate to national tournaments in Tampa, Florida. And that we couldn't have known that even just this year, we would compete with a unified team comprised of individuals with and without intellectual disabilities and other partner players. This play has grown to be so big that we knew that we had to have partners to grow at every step of the way. And so many of you joined us for the growth of this enterprise. From the region's largest corporations to smaller homegrown companies of all sizes. And you stayed with us even through COVID-19, which also became COVID 2020, I might add. And you signed on for everything we wanted to bring to the market that was not just winning a match, but to win with hospital visits and blood drives. And everything we do in the community we recognize is in fact a win for our players, our coaches, and our staff. But more importantly, it's a win for the entirety of the community. And then we wanted to do more. we realized that to do more, the mission would in fact have to grow to an even bigger public-private partnership. And to do that, we needed one public partner, just one, to stand up, raise their hand, and say, yes, we will join you, Triumph and Liberty, as a public partner to find a way to do what you're doing. And that public partner was and is Malden, South Carolina. You all have been incredible because we have been knocked down a time or two along the way, but we keep getting back up and realizing that, you know what? As long as we don't give up, there's a way to get this thing done. So thank you for your dedication, your belief, and your partnership, because without it, this day would not have been possible. And today, we're going to ask you to do one more thing, to understand that as we believe that the surest way to predict the future is to invent it. So let's all look together. Just behind you, that parking lot, on the other side of that parking lot will soon rise a 10,000-seat professional-grade stadium for soccer and more. Welcome home, Triumph. Welcome home, Liberty. Thank you. Thank you. This stadium will be a place where our entire community comes together to celebrate, to compete, and to create memories that will last a lifetime. In addition to the Triumph and Liberty teams, we will allow young athletes of all shapes, sizes, races, religions to come here and play in this great stadium. We'll support high school and college soccer and friendlies from international teams around the country and around the world. And we'll have every kind of sport imaginable, from rugby to lacrosse, heck, ultimate frisbee. I remember Doug Irwin playing that a lot when he was a kid. So we have so much to look forward to. In addition to the Triumph teams, this is a stadium. This is your stadium, the People's Stadium. And I want to ask you to imagine what it will be like when this group of people, known as the Reedy River Riot, comes marching across that bridge as their personal bridge, but not really, along with everybody, because that is the Swamp Rabbit Trail. You always said you wanted a stadium home right on the Swamp Rabbit Trail, and you're getting it. So thanks again, and wrapping up, to all of you for making this possible. Triumph and Liberty are coming home, finally coming home to a home stadium, and it's right here in South Carolina's Can-Do City, Malden, South Carolina. Thank you very much. Now, I'll tell you this, there's no way this happens without another incredible partner, and that's the men and women of Hughes Investments. Phil Hughes, Rivers Hughes, Terry Rowe, Ryan Pfeiffer, everybody who's been responsible for this, they had to want this stadium to be a part of what they're developing here. So we thank all of them, and I'm going to ask our friend Rivers Hughes to come up and say a few words. Phil is out of town in Italy, I still believe. So Rivers, come on up here.
Wow, that was incredible. I could go run a marathon right now. I want another round of applause. As Joe mentioned, my name is Rivers Hughes. My father, Phil Hughes, who really is the mastermind and the vision for everything you see out here. Wishes he could be today and sends his regrets. So instead, you get the mini version of him. But I have the distinct honor, and I would not fail to take this opportunity, to be the first person to say, Greenville Triumph, Greenville Liberty, welcome to Bridgeway Station, and welcome to Malden, South Carolina. As others have already alluded to, this has been a long process in the making, and it's truly incredible to be standing up here in front of all you today to announce such a fantastic project that's coming out here. As I sort of thought about what this means to us and what it means for the community around here, of course, it's all the players who've been involved and gotten us to the point we are today. And to a large extent, we've done a lot of hard work already, but the hardest work is still yet to come. So we're just getting started. But really what's more important is all of you and all of the community in the upstate and surrounding areas of South Carolina. None of this would happen if it wasn't for the people who are here today and the others who have patronized Bridgeway Station and made Malden into a truly incredible destination in South Carolina. So I want to give a round of applause to all of you and thank you for being such an important part already of Bridgeway Station and Malden. We've always envisioned Bridgeway Station to be a place where people can gather and have fun, live, work, and play. And this project is going to be a huge addition to that play component. We're so excited to welcome the Triumph, and with their construction of a brand new stadium, 10,000 seats, incredible, there will be additional phases of Bridgeway Station coming shortly thereafter. So not only is this an opportunity for sports and soccer and community engagement to continue to grow in Malden, South Carolina, this is an opportunity for overall growth in the entire upstate and the entire state of South Carolina. It's truly an exciting time for us, and we can't wait to see that it all brings when the stadium is finally built. So with that, I'll hand it back over. I just want to say one more time, thank you so much, and welcome again, Greenville Triumph and Greenville Liberty.
Thank you, Rivers, and thank you to all of our speakers today. I'd also like to thank everybody who joined us here. Community members, fans, partners, supporters, my colleagues on council, Mr. Steenback, Ms. King. This announcement marks a huge milestone, and it would not be possible without each of you. Before we wrap up, though, we want to go ahead and capture the events of today with a couple of photos. So I invite all of our partners and Triumph and Liberty sponsors to please join us on stage for a group photo. And for all of the Triumph and Liberty fans out there, we want you in on this too. Coach Wright, Coach Carlson, Triumph and Liberty players in attendance, we want to make sure you're up on the stage. So please come on up, show your team pride. We're excited for what's ahead at this new stadium coming to life here at Bridgeway Station in Malden, South Carolina. Thank you for being here today.